All right, welcome everybody. Disclaimer before we get started. This would be a longer warm up than 2 to 3 minutes. So I'll run through the steps of the warm up, but I won't leave the time that it would take for discussion and student contributions. So, anyway, here we go. Welcome everybody. This is our warm up for the thinking and problem solving lesson. So, I'm going to show you a series of problem solving challenges, and I'm going to ask you to work with your groups to see if you can come up with a solution to each of the challenges. So the first one is the 9 dot problem. So without lifting your pencil or retracing any lines, see if you can connect all 9 dots. Okay, so I'm going to put up a draw board here and pick one of the grids and see if you can work your way through this problem. All right, next up. On the table, you have a candle, a matchbook, and a box of thumbtacks. Okay, with only these three items, see if you can mount the lit candle to the wall. And remember, the thumbtacks are not going to go all the way through the candle. Okay, so see how you might solve this problem. Go ahead and type up and explain your solutions, and add them to the collaborate board here. Again, this is a great opportunity to practice your operational definitions as well, because you're going to need to have a good, clear explanation for how you would solve this problem. All right, and last but not least, the matchstick problem. You've got 6 matchsticks. You need to arrange them in order to create 3 equilateral triangles without breaking any of the matchsticks. So again, on the collaborate board, with your groups, discuss how you might tackle this, and then add your solution in a note to the board with good, clear explanations. Okay, awesome. Got all 3? Ready for the solutions? Here we go. So you'll notice for the 9 dot problem, the big key was to go outside of the box, literally and figuratively. Uh, for the candle problem, I know a number of you probably were looking to melt the candle wax or tack it to the wall with a thumbtack. You've got to use these objects for purposes that they were not designed for. So dump out the box of tacks and then use the box to attach the candle to the wall. And then last but not least, the solution to the matchstick problem is you got to go from 2D to 3D. Okay. So we're going to have a little bit of a discussion on the collaborate board here. So I've posted some questions for you. I'm going to ask you to add your responses up here so that everybody can kind of see. So first of all, what approaches did you use to solve each problem? How did your solutions compare to those of your classmates? Did you have any strategies to try to get unstuck? And then share your thoughts when you saw the solutions. Were you looking at these problems differently or the same as how they were originally solved? And how close were you to getting there? And then finally, what might you do differently next time? Okay, so add your thoughts to those. We'll discuss as a class, and then we'll jump into the content for today. All right, thanks everybody. That is what that would look like. So I'm going to wrap that up now.